mad ethnic right now.
Hello friends and family, this is Megan Bo, aka told you Sam. And you guys have been asking me so long to do a Q&A, and I've been supposed to been doing one for months and I still haven't, and you guys are still just asking all them questions, so I'm like, okay, it's time. So Charla says, Charla. Every time I say Charla's name, I want to say Shaba. If you could only listen to one song for the rest of your life, what would it be? If I can only listen to one song, okay, I'm gonna choose an old school song and a new school song, because I mean, you know, there's just so many types of music. You can't just choose one song, okay? So I'm choosing multiple ones. So the first one that I can think of right offhand is an old school song that came out like in the 90s, so I was like in elementary school. Wow, people who were born in the year 2000 are already 18 years old. Getting old. And I loved this artist. Her name is Maya, by the way. Maya was just like everything. Like, remember, I looked up to Maya so much when I was little. I thought she was so cool. She was so beautiful. She could dance. She has such a nice body. She's so beautiful. Hey, look, I'm wearing her hairstyle right now. And I just like, I would put her music on and I would like pretend to be her, like around my house.
What you gonna do when you can't say no? When the feelings start to show, boy, I really need to know. And how you gonna act? How you gonna handle that? What you gonna do when she wants you back?
So that's my favorite one. Case of the Ex, honey. I still remember that song like the back of my hand. So that was for the old school. I figured if it's an old school song and I'm still listening to it right now after 20 years, then I'll probably keep listening to it for the next 40 or 50, right? And my recent song that is just so bomb right now, you saw a little clip of that in the beginning, so I'm sure you know what it is.
Mad ethnic right now.
I get it how I live it. I live it how I get it. Count the motherfucking digits. I pull up with a lemon. Knock she ain't living. It's cause your eyes get acidic. And this ain't a scrimmage. Motherfucker, we ain't finished. I told you we won't stop. A nigga about a business. Like yours, but you rent it. With hello to the top.
Rihanna and Nerd Lemon is my jam right now. Like I listen to that song every single morning when I wake up. I'm like, this one is from Nicole BSD, and she says, since you've been in Korea for years, in your opinion, is it harder for a foreign person to get a regular job in Korea? Question mark, like at a salon, radio station, etc. Of course, if they have the degree and are fluent in Korean. Well, I can tell you, if you are fluent in Korean and you have taken all the necessary steps to be integrated in Korean society and you have skills that are valuable to the company, you will definitely get jobs. I will say, depending on your visa status, it may or may not be harder unless you're super qualified. So think about this. You're an employer. Okay, you had interviews. You've got a Korean who doesn't need a visa, who knows everything, like they don't have to worry if they know Korean or not, and you've got a foreign person, right, who probably would need you to sign off on their work visa. So like if they're somewhat equally matched in skills, you're probably gonna go with the Korean person because you don't have to deal with the visas. Because when you sponsor somebody's visa, the employer has to come and submit all this paperwork and stuff like that, so it can be a big headache. So I will tell you, if you already have permanent residency in Korea, it's gonna be much easier than if you're somebody who requires a work visa, unless you've got the necessary skills. So everybody that I know that just has a regular like company job as a Korean, they went to university and graduated in Korea from a Korean university in that field. So they went through every, you know, test, everything that other Korean people have gone through. So it's just like, okay, well, we liked you better than the other candidates, so you're in because you already went to Korean university. And if you went to university in Korea and graduated and get a job, it's much easier to get permanent residency. So yes, Beija says, what do you love the most about Korea and what do you hate? Oh, I could go on forever about this one. Okay, it's really hard, but I will say my favorite thing about Korea right now is gotta be the food. I mean, the food is just, it's fantastic. I think Korean food is probably the best food in the world. I mean, that's what made me come here in the first place, with the food. Unlimited side dishes and everything just feels so clean, you know, so clean, so nice, yeah. And the thing that I hate the most about Korea, the thing that I dislike the most, is not actually, it's hard to say, mainly because it's one of those things where it's not necessarily the fault of the people, but just the current situation of Korea. And where we stand in Korea, you know, it's 97% Korean. And out of the 3% foreign people, 69% of them are other East Asian, so Japanese and Chinese people. So people who are Western don't make up that much of the population, literally like 1 point something %. Most people that I meet who are Korean, I'm like the only foreigner they've ever met. So it's like, you just have to deal with so much stuff. And again, it's understandable, so I'm not saying that they're bad, but it's just, if people haven't been exposed to people from other cultures, they're gonna ask you questions that you think are so silly. They're gonna ask you like the most random stuff because they don't know, right? They only know what they've heard or seen on TV. So they will ask you some questions that you might think are like, you want to face palm, but you have to remember that when you're here, and this is what I tell myself all the time, like, okay, I am the pioneer, right? We have to just kind of explain everything to kind of teach them about, you know, those things that they asked us that they've seen on TV, etc. But it's mainly annoying because it slows down your day a little, and it's like you're constantly hearing the same thing over and over again and answering the same question every day, everywhere you go. So then it just makes it a little bit annoying, right? Grizel Rivera asks, how do you get your hair looking so nice and curly? I need your secret so I can get better hair too. So if you want better hair, then I suggest you go online to Sam's Beauty and you purchase a pack of free tress, crochet braids, and Presto Curl. Any of you people who are not black are probably like, what are you talking about, Willis? Well, so what I have in my hair are called crochet braids, because you guys knew in the past I had the Korean magic perm and I got tired of it. I change my hair like every couple of months. I've gone through 2 processes of having natural hair and then perming it to make it straight, and then cut it off, grow it out, natural again, and then perm it again. I've done that twice in my lifetime already, and this will be the 3rd time that I'm growing out my natural curly hair before I perm it again. I'm just always changing my mind with my hair. So having said that, when you grow out your curly hair and the ends are straight, it doesn't match. It doesn't look good. And either you have to keep straightening and if you keep straightening the roots to match the straight ends, right, then like your roots are gonna get damaged. So by the time your hair does grow out, it's gonna be damaged, right? So you need hairstyles that can just hide your hair. So this is one that we use as a good protective hairstyle. They're called crochet braids, as I mentioned. And what that is my hair is corn rolled back. So then what you do is you take a crochet needle right here, and you take a tress of hair right here, and then you stick it up and you weave the hair through and you tie it. And that's why we call it crochet braids, because you use crochet needle. So what I do on mine is I always leave the edges out. So that way when you crochet them, you just kind of put hair gel on your hair to put it back. So I love this hairstyle. It's gonna be my favorite one. Probably gonna rock it for a couple years. Yeah. So Ashley asked, can we get a recent hair update? They were both on the same page. So yeah, you guys want to know about the hair? I'll just make a whole video on like getting it done and how I take care of it, etc. Bubba said, what advice would you give to your younger self? What were your goals or dreams when you were younger? Did you achieve them? Well, Bubba, you remember Bubba Sparks, the rapper? Ugly, up in here, up in here, up in here. So to my younger self, I would say, do not give a flying flip what other people think about you, and do you, boo. And I say that because I noticed the younger you are, the more you tend to care about what other people think. And that was me too, you know, caring about what other people think. So a lot of the decisions that I made were because I wanted to fit in with other people, etc. But the older you get, the more you're just like, F that, honey, I'm gonna live the way that I want to live. And you know what, it's interesting because some people will even misunderstand that. Like, let's say I want to wear Korean circle lenses, they're like, oh, you're just trying to be Korean. And I'm like, no, I want to wear them because I want to wear them, right? I'm doing what I want to do. Okay, thank you. Steph the Stressed, I'm sorry about your stress, Steph. What is the next tattoo you would like to get? Well, let me tell you. Okay, So first, I would like to get a forearm tattoo right there of some type of flowers, and I want like kind of a rose on my hand. And then I would like to get a top of the foot tattoo, like a top of the foot tattoo of maybe some birds. And I actually wanted to get an ear tattoo of a flower. Anyway, so yes, those are the next 3 tattoos that I would like to get. Chevelity says, if there was going to be a movie about your life, who would you want to play you? That's like really hard, mainly because I don't know actors and actresses these days. So can we just say an old school act? Huh? What I want to play? Let's just pretend like this is about like 20 years ago or so. I would choose Lisa Bonet just because I guess we look alike. And she's a really good actress, and I really liked her on The Cosby Show. Like, yes, thank you. Reese Sheridan says, would you rather have an elephant-sized dachshund or a dachshund-sized elephant as a pet? Okay, did you really have to ask that? Of course I would want a dachshund-sized elephant. How cute would it be to have this little, like, tiny elephant with this little tiny trunk being like, Meh. You know, since it's small and smaller things have higher pitched voices, it's like Meh, instead of Meh, like the big one, right? That would be so freaking cute. And it could grab stuff. So let's say you were like working and you needed your pencil, and you could like teach it to give you your pencil with this like trunk. It would like pick up the pencil and it would give it to you, and that would be really cute. Miles J, and he says, do you have any fun plans or goals for 2008 to 2019? 2018 to 2019 from your biggest fan. Oh, aren't you the sweet one? So Miles makes a lot of really fun videos. He makes like makeup videos and like fashion videos, and he's interested into Korean culture and K-pop. Basically just whatever Miles wants to upload, Miles does. And it's really awesome, so check out his channel. But anyway, so the things that I have planned for this year. So the first one is I have always wanted to join a fitness competition. It's just always been something I wanted to do. I've got my good trainer you met in a previous vlog. We gonna roll it up. Megan's gonna be on that stage. She's gonna be like pop, 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 right? So I'm gonna be making announcements about that because it's gonna be here in Seoul. So if any of you guys wanna come, you can come and see me. But anyway, besides that, I just wanna make a lot more outside videos. Like you see this like Megan's house, like Megan is always filming in Megan's house, and sometimes you just get cabin fever and you're like, please just let me go out, baby Jesus. So this year I'm definitely going to be doing a lot more vlogs, lifestyle vlogs. I'm gonna be doing some fitness stuff, so be looking out for that. So that is all that I have time for today, for today's Q&A. I hope that you really enjoyed it. I'm going to be making a lot more videos soon. I know I was kind of on like a mini hiatus, but I am back, baby, and I'm gonna be making a lot more vlogs and lifestyle videos, etc. So if you have any ideas for video topics that you would like to see about things in Korea, then please let me know, because I want to know what you want to see, because that's what I'm here for, right? So thank you everybody for watching. If you like this video, like to see more videos, please subscribe to my YouTube page. It's down below. Don't forget to follow me on Instagram, Twitter, Snapchat, like me on Facebook. See ya.